Well, hello there, you great, magnificent, awesome, outstanding, overachieving, beautiful, just flat out astonishing people. How are you on this beautiful day? Right now we're in Nashville, Illinois, not Nashville, Tennessee, like I said in yesterday's video. We are continuing our route from Lamar's, Iowa to Cartersville, Georgia with a load of ice cream. Got a little project done this morning. I had to get that grease gun mounted in there. I do have a battery grease gun back home, but winter is coming and I'm a baby. So when I'm home and it's cold, I don't really want to lay under the truck and grease the truck. And inside my truck, I do not have room for that big battery grease gun, just for the simple fact of there's just no room. And I can't smell anything yet, but when I can get that smell back, there's two smells that drive this truck driver crazy, and that is antifreeze and grease. I hate those two smells. I told you guys I could never be a mechanic, and there's many reasons why, and that's just one reason why I could never be a mechanic. So we bought a this is probably like our 5th grease gun. I keep losing them, but luckily those little grease guns are only like $6-7, or no, I'm sorry, $12. And then we bought the little mount thing for $6, mounted it in there. It's going to work out pretty good there, just for the simple fact I have to clean it every time I get done using it. I have to wipe it down real good before I put it back in there. But I think it's going to work good there, because it does get a little bit of heat inside that area, but the smells don't come up into the cab, and that's always a plus with me. And we got the truck, the front end greased up. We didn't lay underneath of it or nothing. It does not need that yet. But the front end, this front end is, it's delicate, let's put it that way. It does a lot of popping and banging, but I've had this front end checked out twice now, and the popping and banging, it's kind of puzzling. I think I have a leaf spring shackle or hanger that's kind of getting a little wore out, but that's not popping on me. So I've always just figured it was my exhaust, and the exhaust is all good. So I don't know what's popping and banging down there, but I always make sure everything's greased up and in good shape. Load up. Oh, guys, we can do better. I know we can. Alrighty, what's going on now, guys, is we are having charging issues. I cannot get anything to charge up, so this is the exact same thing that I wired in for USB and 120, or cigarette lighters as most people call them. So we're going to wire in a new one. I often feel sorry for you guys. I truly do. I mean, you deserve much better. But I'm going to be a bad YouTube provider right now, and I'm not going to keep going. We are going to keep going because we have to be down in Cartersville tonight. But if I was to keep going, we would be on Interstate 24 during rush hour. Let's put it that way. We'd be coming into Nashville, Tennessee during rush hour, and I really don't want to do that. It'd be awesome video content. I mean, it'd be phenomenal video content. I'm sorry. I just don't want to do that. So yes, we are dragging our feet. But you know what? It's actually not too bad that we drug our feet because I got to meet Phil. Not Cheeseburger Phil. At least if you were Cheeseburger Phil, I'm mad. You weren't though. I don't think so. I'm pretty positive you weren't. But I got to meet Phil. Phil is a retired service member, a retired military. I did not actually get what branch he was in, but he did work on helicopters. I always find that tricky. There's a fine line when someone tells you they're a retired service member that you got to be careful with, because a lot of them don't really want to talk about it too much. And I tell you what, they are so modest in the wise of, when he told me that, the first thing that comes to my mind, and yes, I am one of those people, and I just am, when someone tells me they're a service member, retired service member, or whatnot, first thing that comes to my mind, I need to thank you. Because I never served. It wasn't in the cards for me. I had other plans, I had other things I wanted to do, but it always comes into my mind, I got to tell this man thank you for everything he did for me. Most that I say thank you to will blow it off. Not in a mean way. They will blow it off and be like, thank you. And, then your change subjects start moving on. That's what I always find, is most kind of just, okay, thank you, let's talk about something else. Alright, I think we're going to be pretty good here. Alright, there you go. We're unwired. It doesn't sound too healthy, does it? But no, in the wise of those servicemen, they, gosh, they're so modest for what they did. And which is just unbelievable. But I got to meet Phil in the truck stop, and I rarely stop by truck stops, so it was kind of nice just to run into him in there and have a nice conversation. We talked about motorcycles, talked about heading, to Florida, talked about all that fun stuff. Smell of burnt wood. That smells pleasant. That's alright. Nashville's more pretty at night. Well, technically not through the camera, it's not, but it works. We wouldn't have made it there during the day. It'd been close. So me dragging my feet isn't horrible, I guess. I'm not a horrible person for it. We have power. We have the blue light. I actually did something right, I think. It might actually hold. want to thank you for letting me use your bed, your fine establishment there, as a bench to put my stuff away on. It was very much appreciated. I can't tell you just how much it was nice to just set my stuff on your bed and put it away that way. Yeah, look at that, guys. Dan would be proud. I actually have an electrical bag. You want it off of there though, don't you? Okay. Yeah, I just did that. I don't know if anybody's ever noticed how the back of my seat right here is ripped. This seat actually came out of the Freightliner. I wanted 2 matching seats in here. This is on the to-do list, don't worry about it. Get 2 new seats in here. I want to get them both just like that one. This one's all black, but I wanted 2 matching seats in here. But the Freightliner ripped out the back right here because the Freightliner had a wall right beside it. I just took Gorilla Tape and made a new backrest. Oh man. Opie, I'm horrible. No, Dad, you're tight. Well, I might be tight, but at least it's fixed. Dad, that looks like crap, man. You're in a W900. You should not be doing that. I know, but it is what it is. Dad, you really got to think about some new seats, man. Some new headlights, some new exterior lights, some new interior lights, some new drive tires, some new box steps, some new toolbox steps. Oh yeah, Dad, and you have an airbag that has a little pinhole in it. We got to take care of that too. You talk too much. You talk way too much. Oh no. Come here. Come here. Come here. No, lay down. Whatever you want to do. Oh, I've made a grave mistake. A huge mistake. An evil mistake, Opie. Evil one. I told you guys in the past how I tend to watch a YouTube video or two of anything. It's not trucking, but I'll watch a few YouTube videos right before I edit a video, and it kind of gets the creative juices flowing. It gets me to feel it probably doesn't make any sense to you. It makes it to where I can edit a little bit easier. I goofed up. Thank you. I love you. You sure do. Oh, you're so beautiful. He could be a support dog. He really could. Guys, I watched one of my own videos. Once I edit a video, I have to watch it through the edit. And then I watch it again through the edit as I'm clipping it up. And then I watch it one more full time to make sure it's going to come out pretty good on YouTube wise. I actually clicked on one of my old videos. Not even old, 2 days ago videos. When I tell you guys thank you for subscribing and thank you for watching my videos, you really don't know how much that means to me. I'm a very boring person. Did you hear that? Opie, I'm a very boring person. Yeah, I can make it through my whole video, but oh my gosh. Alright, supper time. Okay, supper time tonight's going to be cheesy chicken and rice bowl. Right there. That. 3.5 minutes, then 2 minutes. It does not get much easier than that. Okay, right now we're in Cartersville, Georgia. Right on the outside of Cartersville, Georgia, I think. I never really have looked at a map to actually see where the town of Cartersville, Georgia is at. Our reload is, we have to go down through Atlanta. If you've ever wondered where Cartersville, Georgia is, it's just north of Atlanta, I'd assume. I don't think... I should probably look at a map and see how far the actual town of Cartersville is from me right here. Could have been here a lot sooner. We could have been here probably 3 hours sooner than what we are right now. So this is my fault getting here late. But I tell you what, it's always better just to drag your feet and avoid traffic. That's just the way I like to do things. I'm a night owl. If we would have went into Nashville right at about 5 o'clock, I'm betting. I mean, it would have been kind of tricky just to get through town. As for making it through town anyway, the trick with Nashville, it's nothing like Chicago. We go through Chicago and, well, I've often said Chicago drivers, they know what they're doing in the wise of when they get onto the interstate, they're hammered down, not wasting any time. When they see a truck with its blinker on, they're going to move over for you, then they're going to come right back over on you, but they're going to move over for you. Stuff like that. When I go through Nashville, it's a complete opposite thing. When people come onto the interstate, they're usually ba-dum, 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 and then they hammer down and right out in front of you. Usually when I put my blinker on, the unfortunate part is I have to take the lane. They're not going to yield for you. You got to take it. And is there a safe way to take a lane? No, not really. So every time you take a lane, you're being reckless and you should not do it. But sometimes you have to. And it just seems every time I go through Nashville, I have to. It's nothing against the people of Nashville. Me and Sarah have stayed in Nashville on the motorcycle, and everybody was 100% polite. We had a great time. We went down on your busy street there. I had a panic attack, and then we left. Yeah, I don't handle that many people. Oh my gosh, your guys' busy street down there. It was crazy. But I survived. No, I lying. I didn't survive at all. We jumped on the motorcycle and I never ridden so fast in my life to get back out of town. But it wasn't because of rudeness. It was just simply because of my own anti-social dumbness. I better stop now because I'll get boring again. I had never stopped getting boring. Thank you, truly. Oh, one more quick thing. First Class has a birthday in December. First Class will turn, well, on her title, First Class will turn 22 years old. On her date of manufacturing, First Class will turn 23 years old. So I want to give her a special gift. I'm going to give her a special gift, but we are almost to 30,000 subscribers. We are like less than 500 subscribers away from 30,000. So subscribe if you haven't yet. Did I do that right, Dad? Okay. Remember, guys, Dad's always telling me to tell you to subscribe, and that's just what I'm doing right now. Okay. Bye. Thank you for watching. as always, stay safe, and I'll see you next time. Come here, I need a hug. Come on, come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here, Opie. Opie, come here. Ah, you woke him off the bed. I wouldn't either. I wouldn't either, you big lovable lug. I wouldn't either. I love you. Yes.